We are at 28th and Dumenil. 28th and Dumenil, at one point in time, used to be a cultural center. There were businesses up and down this corridor, but over time, it has been disinvested. Over time, it's been disenfranchised. And to a certain extent, people have lived in a place of despair, a lack of hope.
The Woodlawn corridor really struggled with things that a lot of corridors struggle. So vacant commercial spaces, concerns with litter, not having positive activity on a block, and not having a lot of focus and things that drive neighbors down to patronize the good things that are happening on the corridor.
So the Parkland Neighborhood Plan was created some years ago. And in that plan, you'll see a plaza-like design for right here at 28th and Dumenil. The people in this neighborhood decided they wanted 28th and Dumenil to almost be like the heart of Parkland. And that neighborhood plan was created, and then it just kind of sat for some years until Center for Neighborhoods, Jess Brown to be specific, engaged me in 2018 about this Better Block project. And when they engaged me and started talking about Better Block, my mind immediately went home to Parkland.
Better Block was a concept that was originally developed in Texas to reimagine a block that just needed some love and to see what could happen to it. This area here was the first Better Block that we did. This, we're fortunate to have an original business district with all the original structures and everything, but they look sad. The potential was here and you could see it, but it's like, how do you bring it in? Center for Neighborhoods helped us bring it in. We built benches, we built flower gardens.
We started to imagine what this empty parking lot at 28th and Dumenil in the Parkland neighborhood could be. And fast forward to the summer of 2019, it did become that cultural center that we had dreamed of, that the residents had aspired it to be, that they put in that neighborhood plan, and really just beyond, because in the neighborhood plan you'll see it was almost just something nice to look at, but what we turned a lot into was something nice to be at. You got to experience live music. We had karate classes. We had daycare programming where they would come outside during that lunch hour and just do different activities with community groups.
It also included repainting facades around here, painting this mural, and so a lot of the things that were done are still here.
The legacy of the Center for Neighborhoods you can see every day on the block. So we see this with the beautiful murals, we see this with the alley activation. Woodlawn is a space you want to be.
This not only became the heart of Parkland, but that heart was pumping and that heart was healthy and it was strong, and it showed people that this neighborhood has so much to offer. And now that's about to be permanent at the Parkland Plaza. It's going beyond just the Better Block, which is a temporary activation. Now the Parkland Plaza is going to be permanent. It's going to be here. And my brothers and sisters who still live in this neighborhood, and my cousins and my old neighbors who live in this neighborhood, they're going to experience that. And I hope that all people from around the West End come and experience that, and all people from Louisville.
The Center for Neighborhoods and the work of Better Block really is an example of how success breeds success. How when you do one thing, particularly when it's done with neighbors and not for neighbors, it has the ability to build on other successes that can again foster that potential and success in a community.
Better Block changed me as a person by showing me what we as individuals could accomplish. It was empowering to see for a modest amount of money what we could change.
We're going back to what this corridor used to be and really going beyond what it used to be as well. It will very much so be anchored in the wants and needs and desires of Parkland, which is a historically black neighborhood that I'm proud to be from. The same neighborhood that Muhammad Ali is from and who grew up, just a couple blocks east from here. We're bringing all of that back plus, and I'm just proud to be a part of it with Center for Neighborhoods.